Starts the next. All right, everybody. Here's where we are today. So I'll give you the 10-year plan for NFTs. We're in year 4. ERC 721 launched in 2018. So this is where we are today. The 2 largest NFT applications. Number 2 is artwork. That's most of what you've seen so far. That's number 2. So this is the vision. This is the same speech I came in with in Hong Kong with New York NFT.NYC 2019. So I'm just going to bring it back, and this is a participatory speech. So here's a question: who are these 4 Renaissance Italian artists? Yell it out. You know them. In order: Da Vinci. I color-coded them. You know why? And Donatello. Thank you. Okay. Everybody knows these artists. How many of these artists died poor? Okay. So here's the beginning. 2018. This is the release of ERC 721 in June, and the first party was 4 weeks later in Hong Kong. In the beginning, there were cats. Sponsored by OpenSea and Axiom Zen at the time, now Dapper Labs. This was a great explosion of entrepreneurship, innovation, and cats. A lot of cats. A lot of people wanting to copycat cats, dogs, animals. This is where people came in and they understood this concept that we are going to create new things and we're going to monetize them in a new way. So you get a lot of entrepreneurs with these words, right? Here's 2019. So this is the first NFT.NYC. This is where we came here, right here, and this is where these new projects started coming online. So people were inspired, they saw the vision, they made the products, they made their artwork, and they just got through the whole process of how do I build this thing, how do I get a team around this, how do I promote this, how do I improve my artwork? And that's where this was just a couple years ago. We had COVID, we'll skip that. Now we're in year 4. We got so many people now, we got 50 Teslas and a yacht just to get you people around, all right? If you don't know, there's a bunch of Teslas outside, they'll just take you anywhere. So there's 50 of them. Thanks, Flo, from Dapper Labs. So this is where we are now. There's a lot of new types of artwork. A lot of people in this room came 2 years ago, 3 years ago in Hong Kong, New York, and you're making all new kinds of artwork. You're the believers. You are the new artists. But we have a very important milestone right now that we want to thank you for. 2021 is the year that artists stop dying poor. Thank you. This is what you've done. You've led the path. Other people will follow. Next year's going to be, so here's a hint for what's coming soon. About 40 people have sent this to me, this tweet right here. This is Reese Witherspoon. I think you know where this is going. 2022 is a COVID year. We'll skip to 2023. This is year 6 coming. We will see a lot more people dipping their toes in NFTs. We will see whiskey in a teacup coin. We will see brands launching their products with NFTs, and they just don't even know how they're doing it. They're like, oh, I want to do what they're doing. They do it wrong. We will see a Nike shoe here. I have no relationship with Nike yet. And we will see the Nike shoe come out with an NFT, and it'll be a Me Too thing. You guys have launched products, they haven't. So we will see them here. That will be the copycat. That will be them. This will be the CryptoKitties moment, the CryptoKitties 2 moment. Soon, we will see them come back again on stage here and launch a shoe properly. They will have a shoe with a number on the side. It will have an NFC inside. It will be connected to an NFT somehow. And these shoes will go for an insane amount of money that you'll see on the front page of whatever newspaper, just like we've gotten on the front page of every newspaper this year. I think you know what we're talking about. Here's year 10. This is the full vision. I actually got photos from the future and I brought them to you. So these are brands. These take a very long time to come in to the sphere. We've got Marvel Comics, we've got The Grinch, we've got everything that's a brand that you think of, anything that's on your clothing, anything that you buy that is on the front of a cereal box, these are brands, and they're licensable. We will see these brands here, licensing everything they have. We will see agents, brokers of agents, agencies, brokerage agencies. There's so many levels of licensing and royalty deals, and you think you're exempt. You're not exempt. You are just small companies. When you're a larger company, this is what you'll deal with. You'll have a broker for your licensing. You will have t-shirt deals that you don't manage yourself. Here's a photo of, if anybody knows these bears. This is what I went to. It's called Licensing Expo. I went to Licensing Expo in 2018 before working on NFT to study how royalties work, how the brands work, how does the current market work around intellectual property. So we will see this here. Okay, back to the question. What is the #1 NFT use case today? Microsoft Xbox. What? Yes. More money, more tokens, more everything. What is this? Okay, so that's the 10-year plan, and I'm going to show you that this is already going to happen. So does anybody buy games on Xbox? Do you buy anything inside of Xbox? Those are managed through NFTs. Microsoft uses NFTs to manage royalty payments in the Xbox ecosystem. They've announced that they're doing this for everything in the ecosystem. Everything's coming into NFTs for royalty payment. Has anybody complained about OpenSea that you can't split a royalty? Is this a pain point? Does anybody play FIFA 2022? How many ways do you think they split that royalty? Publisher, studio, Players Association, leagues, international organization, national organizations, unions, agents, brokers in every one of those levels. That's how many ways that they're splitting royalties. This is already happening, and this is the largest application. It's just that they're not here to tell you about it because it's built in. These things are built. They're just moved, they hum along. It's like Oracle. You don't go to an Oracle conference to read about artists, you go to Oracle to just get things done. I'm not saying some of the projects, these are, disclaimer here, these are clients of mine or clients of my clients. So Microsoft, this is deployed. Ernst & Young is the company that worked on this. They're called EY. They launch about 60,000 NFTs a day for medical applications, beer, wine, supply chain, blood plasma. These things just tick along. It's built into SAP. So this is a 10-year plan. This is not a 1-year plan. A couple of other applications, Breitling watches. If you buy a watch from Breitling, you can't buy a watch without an NFT. They all come with NFTs. That's how you know they're authentic. Quintana Roo is a state of Mexico. This is a quote from the government. This is not like some hype. So they're sort of certifying COVID-19 test results. They have a lot of fraud down there, and they just want to end it. So we're stopping fraud. We're solving a lot of the problems with authenticity, tracking, and NFTs. Thank you.